Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Thank you very much, Gen.G. This
Incredible.
should be a fun game. And we get the brand jungle again from Willa.
Oh my goodness. It's an honest game of League of Legends.
This has panned out so well.
It has.
I was so concerned, and this
is concerned. You can get a few extra counter picks out of the draft and things like that. But you really can abuse it, and that is precisely what's happening here. We're just diving. There's the bailout, and it is not quite going to work. Thankfully, though, FaZe doesn't pick up the turret aggro, and it's support for AD carry, and so therefore, Henna is still on 0.
Yep, it's honestly such a
The
good
wave forever, I think, is basically what happened. As Willa's making his way in. Some boops coming down here, but the Udyr is in so much trouble. Apprehend, Keen says get over here, but
he's got the move!
Yeah, Willa, he's trying to get this one to work out, and he will find it. The double kill answer, and the jungle brand up with the brand, with his haunting guys. As now Henna is by himself. And there's a handshake, and Henna is just gonna die. And the bailout doesn't actually occur because Lehens didn't die early enough. That's a bit of a shame here.
Yeah.
Now Execute's coming on over. The cleanse is going to be used as now FaZe has some sticks. Darius, who almost has his flash back up and available. It is so incredibly close. As there's a lot of minions here as well. Ghost has been popped as Apprehend comes down from Keen. He has spins around. The flash does come through, but he's still dead. Really nicely done here by the FearX top side of the map. And even more money. Yeah, it was.
And FaZe is going to kill it. He could have just left it to Nemo farm, but regardless.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Second Drake going to be picked up here. Cloud Soul, a possibility. No, it's a mountain.
We had so many mountains today.
It's a very mountainous type day.
To press all his buttons.
And it does have Featherstorm this time around. He is not as vulnerable as he has been in the past. Lehens moving forward, looking for that angle. And there he is, he's gonna find it, on to Execute. Somehow, they just managed to pick off a Rakan and kill him, and now Henna is going melee range. I don't know what happened there. He was infected by something, but the bottom lane are gonna go down, and Gen.G
expected more. I guess he's not as fed as maybe we were led to believe.
Well, Execute looking to go aggressive as Lehens just going to flash out of the way. I love it though. Love the idea, the gusto. The turret is going to fall down, but now Canyon could be in trouble. Willa just trying to wait for some cooldowns, but now FaZe, he's stacking up the sticks, and they are really starting to hurt. Somehow, Canyon and Lehens will be able to wander their way out because FaZe is just too scared. Walks away because they couldn't really do too much about it. You can see Gen.G Goldgraph, it was, you know, working out as, okay, really good grand exit there from Execute. Out of the way of the Emperor's Divide. Not sure about all of these engages onto Rakans. As now Close is going to go onto Chovy here. Magnus Storm to pull him away. But he does have to snap back, and somehow Chovy's surviving. Oh, thank goodness Brand has some dot damage, so they are able to take down the Pigeon. FearX, can they get anything else, though, is the question, because FaZe is still absolutely huge. And Keen has been building items for a while.
That felt like such a mammoth effort to make that play happen. And it feels like, oh, they got Chovy, but Chovy was 0-0-0. I think they need to get FaZe as well. And they just used a lot of cooldowns.
And now FaZe is moving up. Canyon wants to kill Closer here as there's a hostile takeover. It is going to land onto Willa. That means that he's not pressing buttons then as the Featherstorm is going to come down. The bailout comes through and Henna is still going to die. So FaZe, he's able to go. Must be the most popular one. As Canyon going hunting. Yeah, and he'll find him as well. Willa not allowed to go home. Pillar of Flame comes down. Canyon says, so what? And now Chovy sets up the soldiers, and they are able to take down the brand.
Well, it would be a shame if it was after 20 minutes. Never mind.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not so good either.
Well, they get mid-tower.
They do. And that also has a bounty on it, which is fantastic.
That's gold.
Can they also? No, they can't. There's no Drake. Drake is up in 3.5 minutes. Gen.G should be able to get waves.
I think he's going Wit's End.
But I like the Wit's End.
The Rookin would be fun.
It would be funny. As, all right, Keen is going to find a whole lot of bad guys and likely die. Does manage to get a lot of damage down beforehand, though, as now Henna at 300 health is in trouble, and Willa, he's really dead. So that is going to be the first one for FaZe.
FaZe is coming.
Yeah, and Lehens is too. He's actually looking pretty scary on this Renata, as Henna with some alcove gaming, and immediately he is going to get executed. Canyon moving in, looking for closer or any stragglers that could be in the area. And Chovy is just killing turrets. That's why the Lich Bane's here, guys. He just wants to wave his little staff around and hit structures.
Keen isn't even that strong.
No.
And it looked like it took so much
Working out. And they're very far behind when it comes to gold. It's 8,000 at 22 minutes. It's shellacking territory right here. And they've still got a minute and 20 seconds left on this Baron. That is going to lead them almost perfectly into the Drake as well. Only a 30-second window. All right, FaZe throws in Lehens to look for that knock-up. Execute gets over the wall, and Magnustorm is just going to be used clear. He's trying to run around and be Udyr, but unfortunately he's just dead. Just unable to do anything at all, and the difference between this Udyr and some of the ones that we've seen today, oh, it's very large. Yeah, Chovy just going to sweep them up. There goes the Brand, there goes the Xayah. No more damage is left, except for Closer, who is out of there as best he can. And Gen.G, I don't think they'll need a soul from the Dragon in order to win this one. I think they might just put it to rest now. Hostile takeover on a single target, because why not? There is only one left. And now, with their Baron buff, they'll take down these Nexus turrets, and Gen.G will remain undefeated here in the LCK and remain in first place.
In typical Gen.G fashion, if the first game is close, the second definitely isn't, making it look like the best chance